Alright, so back again and welcome to the JRLA Hoops Tournament. But before we get into that, if you're going to buy anything from this game today, make sure you get it from rocketprices.com. Their link's in the description. You can pretty much get anything you want from this place that's in or has been in this game for a cheaper price that you find elsewhere or from the game itself. Made it even cheaper with a 6% off code JET at checkout. This is of course the 7th one if you can't tell from the thumbnail or the title. There's obviously been 6 other tournaments before this, otherwise it wouldn't be called number 7, funny enough. It's obviously hoops and it's obviously a 32-man tournament, otherwise they wouldn't be called what it is. I don't know why I'm stating the obvious here. There are 8 groups of 4 for those who don't know, and they'll be seen on your screen now. Some very varied skill levels. You have some very high ranked players. You'll see some GC3s, GC2s, etc. in here, and some GC1s as well as going for stuff like diamonds and plats in there as well as that. So those are the group. This is the knockout bracket for when the top two who finish in the group who all play each other once in the groups. You play 3 group games, and if you finish first or second, you go through to this bracket, and this is what it looks like in terms of who you'll be playing knockouts and stuff like that. And as you can see, it is lined up perfectly to progress all the way through to just a final 2. And then we'll see who wins. The past 2 have been won by Daniel, who is at the highest rank in this tournament as well, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him win. In terms of myself, I'm not expecting too much of myself. I'm very shite at hoops. I don't expect too much of me to win this one. Although I've only ever not made it to the final. That was the first one tournament. I got knocked down to the semi-final. Other than that, I've made every single final, and of course I've won one myself, the Heat Seeker one. All the rest of them I've lost. Those that have watched the tournaments before, we usually expect to see in every single knockout game and no group game. I'm going to do this one slightly differently. To make the knockouts more exciting, I will be showing almost every game at the same time and just cutting between them and make that more exciting than watching every game on its own. Makes the video shorter as well, so it's more interesting. You'll see what I mean by that when we come to the knockouts. I'm just cutting through the game. In terms of the groups, I will do a similar kind of thing in terms of, but I'll be doing it like more generally, so I'll just show the best clips from each one. You see what I'm going to say when it comes to it. You'll see what's happening. You'll get the hang of it very quickly. Enough waffling now. It's been quite a long time before I explain the changes and what's happened because it's been quite some time since we did the last one of these and been plenty of new people since that. Let's get into this. Let's see who's going to win this one. I can guarantee it won't be me, but let's see who can actually come out on top. So where else to start other than Group A, which of course was my group. This is how it ended, and you can see the format of what I was talking about at the start of the video. This is what it looks like. You've got the table, you've got the results, and you've got some highlights going on there as well. I did very well for myself actually, having conceded the second least goals. Believe it or not, someone conceded 0. I'm pretty sure you can guess who if you looked at the tables properly. I also had the second highest goal difference, and I did beat someone 14-0, which was the highest victory in the group stages. However, as you can see, Car Gaming and Curse Taco do go out of the group. Not sweaty, very good player. Me and him had a very good game, very enjoyable game. You can see some of the clips here that are going in from that game. We had a good laugh, me and him. He's a decent little player. He's just unfortunate that I played very well against him, and it wasn't really a contest in the end. But that is Group A. Me and Not Sweaty do go through. On to Group B, then. This is what I was talking about. As you can see, a clear winner here. This is what I was talking about. No goals conceded. The highest goal difference of 33, and look at Dan's results here. It's a bit of a non-contest. If you thought the 2 champ players were going to give him anything to do, you were completely wrong. You just destroyed them as well. Gave him a 12-0, a 10-0, and an 11-0. And the one game that did matter between second or third was Wired v Mint. Skin Round didn't really have much chance, but Wired did win that 4-2. As you can see, the first draw, actually the lowest goal in one game was Mint v Skinman. 1-1 was by far the lowest scorer of any game. That was an interesting game. No one could seem to score. You can see Mint getting frustrated in some of these clips as well. But yeah, Dan the run out victory here. And good luck to whoever's got to play against him, because I don't see anyone who can be able to stop him in the form he was in the group stages, to be honest. Group C, now this was actually by far my favourite group because of how close and how entertaining it was. If you look at the scores at the bottom here, you can see he's been through, obviously. I'll get to that in a second. If you look at the scores at the bottom here, not really any kind of runaway victories. They're all kind of very close and very interesting games. And as you can see, the main one, Archery Twinkie, that did determine the whole kind of second, third, and who qualified. Obviously, Nash ran away with it first, but Archery Twinkie 2-2. And the instance in that case was if Archer scored 1 less goal in any other game, he would have been out on goals scored of Twinkie, but the fact the goal difference was 1+ for him and he was through. Unfortunately for Dino, couldn't really compete against 3 champ 3, which is understandable, but Nas and Arch do go through to knockouts, and they've got some good games ahead. Group D, I thought this would be a nice interesting group. It kind of was the opposite of that. Leon kind of tore everyone apart. Other than him versus Wizard, where actually didn't really matter too much in the end, although it didn't mean that Wizard didn't qualify. If he did win that game, he would have qualified over Ambras, the champ 1, but Ambras is through. He did beat Wizard, as you can see, 4-2. That was a very very decisive game in the grand scheme of things. Did mean he went through above him. So yeah, didn't really have much chance. Did feel sorry for him when I put him in this group, when it was randomised and he was in this group. Diamond 1 against 3 champs, never going to end that well. But yep, Leon and Ambras do go through to knockouts, and we'll see how they get on later on. Moving on to Group E, this was my 0 boost account. I actually managed to qualify somehow. I'll talk about it for a little bit. I kind of ran away against everyone. Although they did draw against Rowdy, and the instance that was the last game that was played. If Rowdy did beat him there, as you can see, my goal difference was significantly worse than his. If he did beat Umar, he would have gone through above me, but did end up drawing 3-3. The game that Umar beat me 7-0 was very, very chaotic. I couldn't do fuck all. That was the first game I played. I thought I was going to be out, long out, but I actually managed to beat Stompy and then beat Rowdy 7-6 in the last second of that game. That's a very, very good game. That was a very enjoyable game. Don't think Riley would say the same, but for me it was enjoyable. Playing with no boost is very, very hard. I'm going to get battered no doubt in the first round, but it's quite incredible that I managed to make it through. And of course Stompy left with nothing at the end there. But yeah, unfortunate for Rowdy, couldn't quite get himself through. As I said, if he drew against me or just got one more goal against Umar, I would be through. But unfortunately for him, it is me, not him. Group F2, very clear, better players than the rest, and they kind of obviously made that clear as well in the results in the group stages. As you can see from the results, Divok absolutely battering everyone. Decisive first and second game was Divok v Cake. Divok win that 6-4, as you can see. And this clip pretty much just says it all about the group. Cake stopped playing for a toilet break, and Divok, in all fairness, didn't score. He was 5-2 up at that point. I thought Cake was a comeback on the cards, but it didn't happen for him. And as you can see, the other games are pretty much one-sided for both ways, Divok and Cake. And Kicking Pro and Mihut didn't really stand much chance in all honesty, but yeah, Divok and Cake go through. Group G, it was pretty obvious who was going to qualify from this one. Obviously it did happen, but Super Viliandra was the game who come first or second, and Super won it 4-2. Most of the clips are on this group are from that game. It was very entertaining. Shadow as well gave us a good laugh in the chat. He unfortunately didn't finish bottom on goal difference. Sheriff managed to come third, but I conceded less goals in the end. And they both drew, as you can see, 5-5 to take third and fourth. But yeah, Super Red, very good player, and that game versus Leandro, probably one of the best games I've seen. And yeah, them two go through. Group H was by far the lowest ranked group. It always ends up that way. It's always a group with the lowest ranks, and Houdini, the Diamond 3, did actually top it. Purple, the champ 1, finishing bottom, even losing to Arch on Switch, we did put him down as a Plat 2 because of how bad he is. You'll see a clip at the end here of Arch spinning around in circles because of his lag that he had whilst playing on Switch. We did manage to beat Purple 6-5. The most ridiculous game in this group. You can see how many goals were scored. Like, these lot just can't defend. 13-9 Houdini versus Purple was absolutely ridiculous. Kickoffs are flying in left, right and centre, and every game was like that. But Houdini and Oliver do go through, and this is what it ends up. This is what the bracket was before. I remember I showed you this. This is how it looks now with everyone in their spots that they just earned. So this is it. This is what it looks like. You can see Darn v Arch will be a very good game. I'm pretty sure Darn will make his way through to the final. I can't see anyone stopping him from this side. Obviously you got Cake down there, but the difference between GC1 and GC3, especially in a game like Hoops, and you've seen how good Darn's playing, I don't think it'll make much difference. I think Darn will plough his way through to the final. On the other side, you've got Umar Valiant. Some very good games in here, by the way. I didn't mention Nas v Sweaty, Leon v Wired. Some very close games. Umar Valiant will be one of them. Myself versus Ambras. I've got to look out for Ambras. Ambras is a good player. He could catch me out. Poor Oliver's got Divok, and as you can see, Super Red versus me with no boost. I can't see myself winning that. So it looks like it's quite obvious who the quarterfinals will be. But we'll get into the knockouts now. Obviously a different format to what it used to be, and you'll see what that is now. Right, so this is the round of 16. As I mentioned, to be a little bit different. We'll just be cutting between every game simultaneously. You'll see all the games played at once and the highlights at once. It won't just be game by game this time. You'll understand it when I get through, of course. This is my game versus Ambras. We thought I'd start here. Good opportunity early on. I've hit the fucking rim though. That's not good. Got to be careful I have here, because Ambras is a solid player, more than solid player, so I can definitely slip up here. We got to focus properly. So this, of course, is the second round of 16 game. It is not a Sweaty versus Nas. Interested in a good game here. Right, this will prove to be an interesting game. It is Oliver versus King Divok, the second highest rank and probably favourite to get to the final on this side, and he's gone 1-0 up already. Right, this is number 4. This is Leon versus Wired. Even his name is Hey Wire Koala, but it is Wired, of course. This could be an interesting game. You fancy Leon to go through. It is on USC. You might put him in a slight disadvantage. You can see the ping here, but we'll see how this turns out. Right, so this is Don versus Art. This is going to be a very interesting game. Don obviously fancied by a long way to win the tournament, and he's got his SSL car going on here, as you can see, SSL rewards. Basically a mock of my cards to piss me off. Anyway, he's basically SSL in hoops now, so we can pretty much guarantee he's going to win this one. But Archer's no bad player by any means. It's going to be very, very hard for him to even compete here. If you remember Darn's group results, they were ridiculous. Let's see how this turns out. Right, here we have Cake v Houdini. This is like the biggest mismatch in ranks we have knocking about. It's going to lag quite a lot. My Wi-Fi is very bad currently. So if you see lag in his game, you know why. You would expect this game to be won by Cake, but he's on US season. Houdini's actually gone on to champ now. He's not Diamond 3 anymore, so it could be an interesting game, especially if Cake misses like that quite a lot. Right, this is a game I'm particularly interested in. It's Leandro versus Umar. Of course, if I do win my game, the winner of this will play me, so I need to be interested in this one. Take care. I mean, Umar just missed that. That was happened to be screen here. That's more like it. It is 1-0 to Umar. He started well here. Well, I was going to say last but not least, but this is definitely the least competitive game you'll see in this tournament. It's going to be me versus Supered. Me with no boost, of course. I mean, look at that. I mean, look how hard it is for me to save anything. Probably should have saved that kickoff. I just misjudged it a bit. But this is going to be so hard against a very good player. I've got no boost. I can't believe I even made it this far, to be honest. Oh, it looks like Sweaty's got an early goal here. He's spammed the chat's popping off here. These are, of course, both Champ 3 players. I'll be very interested to see who wins. It's going to be a very good game. Right, this game's going a bit fucking crazy. It's 3-2. There's been so many kickoffs gone in. It's unbelievable. No one really knows what's going on here. This could be the new highest scoring game. Obviously, you had the 13-9 in the groups. But this looks like on course to break that. All sorts of things going on here. Could be 4-2. It is 4-2. It was literally 2-1 to Leandro as well. Look at the chat. That just sums up the game. Have I scored? Have I scored? I've scored! I've scored a goal. I was going to say I'd be even happy with a single goal, but I've scored. This is incredible. It's 1-1.
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh, it's 3-0. An own goal. He spams. This is rocketing into it. An own goal. It's 3-0 here. Cake really running away with it, as you'd expect, to be honest. But Houdini, now Isaac, as you can tell, that's his new name. If you can't tell, you're pretty stupid, but you know what I'm trying to say here. And that just proves why he's pretty much unstoppable. It's 2-0 already. I think we can tell who's going to win this first one. We have got the first goal of the game in my game. I have taken the lead. It's been a very cagey game here. It's been a very close one and enjoyable one as well. It's quite tight. It's still not over yet. And it's 2-1 in this game. Just thought I'd check back into here. Literally just about to talk about it. And it's just Leon's got another goal. It's 2-1. It's been a close game, to be fair. It's really hard to choose who's going to win this. And oh, it's unfortunate. I thought Nas had saved it. Nas had leveled the scores the last time you were here, but Sweaty just got another goal here and he retakes the lead. Let's bring you back to this game for a bit. This is a very unfair matchup. As you can see, it's going to be 4-0. Divog's absolutely battered him. He's gone. He has left the game. He has generally left the game already. 40 seconds in, and Oliver's had enough. Divog's laughing. It sums up this game. 4-3 again. Literally, like another goal as soon as, like last time I came here. I asked, can you, none of you save? Leandro says no. Spot on. This is what this game's been like. It's all over the place. Yeah, that kind of thing I can't do anything about. I'm just going to kind of come back to this game quite a lot and update you on my progress here, because this is really not looking good. Oh yeah, ceiling shot from Nas. That'll make the fucking clips, that's for sure. Great goal from him. 2-2. 3-0 we've made it now. 3-0. We are looking like we are going to go through now. Unfortunately for Ambras, I'm playing very well. If I was playing shit, he might have had a chance here. But I'm very sorry at the moment, so I don't think he's going to have a chance. And another ridiculous goal, and it's 5-0. Oh, he's really getting battered here, bless him. Come back to check it on Nasby's not a Sweaty, and it's been pretty much uneventful. You've got to remember the winner of this will play most likely Darn in the game that's going on at the moment. As you can see what the score is at the moment in that game, Darn versus Arch. But the winner of that will play the winner of this game, and it's very hard to split the two at the moment. Oh, Leon. How are you missing that, my son? He's going to make it 2-2 as well, I think. No, he hasn't. This game's quite interesting. This is one of the games I thought would be close, and it has been. Oh, Arch has a goal. The first, he spams great clear. Fucking 2 right, Arch. Good man. And he's got the James Bond theme on. I love this bloke. Anyway, first goal that Darn's conceded. He scored 39 before conceding a single goal. But there we go. It's finally happened. It shows he can concede a goal, albeit it was kickoff. Let me just bring you back here. There's a minute to go, and I thought I'd be in double digits by now, in all honesty. But it's 4-1. It actually kept it 2-1 for so long. That's not a bad save either. I've been making some very good saves here. It's actually quite good practice when I do play my quarter-final actual match. Coming into the final stage of this one, Nas has taken the lead. He did so pretty soon after I mentioned this one last. And it's 3-2 here. Could be a chance of 3-all. Is that going to drop in? It has. 3-all. This could go to overtime, this one. Tell you what, some finish that is. That is some finish. It is 5-0. It probably was the expected result. I just thought it might have been a bit closer. Things been different. This is a very good finish. Look at that. Right, once these two rows, they can actually save shots. This game's calmed down a little bit. It's now 4-all. It's very, very close, this. And I don't know who's really going to take it. They're both very good players. Both probably evenly matched players. And it's going to be very hard to call this one. It'll be very hard for me when I do win. Obviously, I am winning at the moment to be able to beat one of these two players. Right, well, in all honesty, I actually feel I've done quite well for myself here. It's going to be 4-1, hopefully. The fact I've only lost 3 goals to a crowd. Okay, 4 goals. But you know what I'm trying to say? By 4 goals to a graduate player with no boost, I'm quite happy with that. I can take that in the chin, to be fair, and make it like good practice for my next game. Oh, a bit of beef going on here. Cake's really thrown this one. He's thought he was champ as he's winning 5-0. Absolutely battering Houdini at the moment. Oh, surely not. Oh, it's a lucky goal from Nas. It's a lucky goal from Nas. The chat, by the way, in this game has been popping off the whole game. I've got to give them credit. They gave me good entertainment, they have. Let's come back to this game. I think Leon's about to make it 5-0. Good save. It's 4-1 to Leon now. I said I was about to say these two are very underrated, very good players. Both kind of not really acknowledged as a good player who can kind of do well in this tournament. And Leon and Wired here for giving us a very good game. It's 4-1 as you can see. Could be 5-1 if he gets his angle right. I don't think he's going to know. It's a close game though. I'm interested in this one. Surely not. Oh, it's a last second winner. It's a last second winner from Nas. It's not a sweat. He did score from the kickoff directly after Nas scoring. Don't remember when you last came here. He's saying he hates this game mode. So remarkably, 30 seconds ago, Leandro has come back from 4-2 down. He's now 7-5 up. That's 7-6. Great goal by Umar. What a game this is, by the way. He's still not done yet. This is hoops itself. And what a save from Kate. This game's been by far the beefiest one. I love to see it. It could be 7 though. It's still 6-0. Kate really is destroying him here. We know he's going through in this game, that's for sure. And Don's hit 10 for the 4th game in a row. This guy's a joke. I actually don't know who's going to stop him here. It's getting ridiculous. Right, well, this is going to finish 11-1, maybe even 12 here if he gets another. This is the most ridiculous game, most ridiculous player I've ever seen in my life. This guy is literally unstoppable at the moment. Don't know who the fuck's going to stop him, but he's into the quarterfinals. Game mode. He has just conceded a last second winner from Nas. Most likely have to keep an eye on this one. 4 seconds to go. What's going to happen here? I think Nas is going through. That is going to be that, I think. Yeah, Nas will be through. Unfortunately, it's a very, very good game. Let's keep this up. Which he can't do. It's close. He was close. He's fuming in the chat, but Nas is through. Oh, he's gone. He's left. You knew that was going to happen at some point, and he's gone. 7-0. Kate goes through to the quarterfinals. Easy win for him. So last few seconds, Leon's going to make it 7-1, and that will be the game. Leon will be going through to the quarterfinals. A difficult game ahead of him in the next round, but he's done very, very well. He's a good player here. 7-1, an absolute demolition of him, of Wired even. And yeah, Leon will be going through here. Well, last few seconds, Leandro has won. He's beaten Umar in that 50-50. He's going to win this game unless he can somehow keep it up and score. I don't think he's going to do that. Yep, Leandro does go through. That means he will be playing me in the next round. And that'll be a very, very interesting game. And I can't wait Umar straight out the lobby. But yeah, Leandro is through. Yeah, this game's going to wrap up. Then he has actually managed to get a goal. It is 5-1. I'll be going through to the quarterfinals, and we'll see who we get to play against. Obviously, you lot will know. Let's see who we get to play in the next round, shall we? Yeah, I've just joined in here for a piss about. But yeah, Divok is through to the next round. Unfortunately, Oliver didn't really have much chance. That is that. He actually did make it 6-1 in the end, Super Red, so he is going through. Very, very good, interesting game between him and Divok next round. That'll be interesting, but of course, Jet Zero Boost is out. We all expected that. So that is all the round of 16 games done. This is how it looks now. Now you've seen every game progress. I hope you understand the format. It'll be the same in future rounds. But this is that. Don v Nas, Kate v Leon, myself v Leandro, and Divok versus Super Red. So very, very interesting close games to come. Let's see who progresses. Right, this is the quarter-final stage. This is my game against Leandro. I've missed kickoff. We could be 1-0 up. No, it's just about bounce off the rim for me. This is my game versus Leandro. It's not going to be easy. He's a very good player. I've been demoed. He's going to do that to me all games. He knows I hate it. And he's actually very good at doing demos. It could be 1-0 here. It is. I'm 1-0 down already because he blew me up and I couldn't do anything about it. Right, this is the top left quarter-final. This is Don versus Nas. Nas ain't a happy clay to be playing. Don, I'm not surprised. He's been absolutely ridiculous. He scored 44 goals and conceded 1. That single one was a kick-off in the last round, of course, if you remember that. And yeah, I don't know who's going to stop him here, but he's on fire. And he's going to 1-0 up here, and has done. This is going to be absolutely ridiculous. I don't know how anyone's going to beat him here. Right, so this is quarter-final 4, and this is obviously a game I'll be significantly interested in. The winner of this will play me if I win my game against Leandro. And yeah, what a game is Divok against Super. 2 incredible players. It is on USEs because Super is a slightly lower rank, and that is his region. So we are on USEs. Might put Divok at a slight disadvantage. Might make it very, very even this game. Expect a very good game here. Right, and this quarterfinal is between Cake and Leon. Let's see who wins this with 2 very, very good players here. Cake, obviously the higher rank, but who knows who can win this one. It is 1-0 to Divok, a quite a lucky goal, but he's taken the lead. It's been a very, very high quality game this, so I expect more from here. I can't believe that's just gone in. I cannot believe he's just dropped that in from there, but it's 3-0. So all quarterfinals, by the nature of them, should be competitive, probably will be competitive, which are all of them. Perhaps maybe aside from the darn one you're watching just now, probably will be competitive and close. However, this one at the moment is 2-0 to Leon, who's kind of running away. I don't put it past Cake coming back though. He can easily do that, and it's going to be a very close game, this one. It is 2-1 here, a bit of a calamitous own goal there from Leandro. It is 2-1. I've really come back into this game after going 1-0 down. I feel like I will win this. I probably should win this. We're talking ranks and we're talking, well, I don't say skill level because he's very good, but if we're talking ranks, I should definitely win this game. It looks like I'm going to at this rate. It is 3-1. Cake has a goal back. It wasn't his 2-0 last time he came in. It's 3-1 now. Let's see. Oh, he's got a goal, Nas. He has got a goal. It's a second goal that Don's conceded. And we actually have to celebrate nowadays. That's how ridiculous it is. So coming back to this game, it's 3-2. Don't be surprised if Cake does not mount a comeback. It'll be 3-0. It is 3-0. What a comeback from Cake. 3-0 down. Come back to 3-0. He's actually done this before in previous tournaments. He's got a history of coming back from games like this. I think he did it in the Rumble one and ended up to winning the tournament. I don't think he'll win the tournament because of who he's got to play next game and stuff like that, but it's even Leon's admitting to the bottle. This could be a very, very close game from here. So this game, as you can see, is 2-1 there, 2-0 now even, what am I trying to say? Divok got another goal, could be 3-0, no, but good save from Super. It's been very 50-50. I'm quite surprised it is 2-0, not kind of a closer game here. Score-wise, Divok obviously very, very good. Super also very, very good. It's been like an even contest this game. It's been one of the best games of the tournament so far. This could be a goal, no, he's kind of misread that. That's the problem for Super. He's making little mistakes and Divok's going to punish him again. It's 3-0. You think he's going to go through here, Divok, now? Well, just as I thought I'd taken control, made it 3-1. He's just got a goal back because I missed the ball on the wall. Wasn't very good from me. Probably should have saved it as well. I'm also getting what saved by him, which means he's going to get it back when I score. So not long to go here. It's 4-3 to Cake. He has taken the lead here pretty quickly after the last came here, and could be 5 here. No, it's about to drift over. This is going to be right down to the wire. I can see Leon get another goal, but I can also see him going 5-3. I have to wait and see on this one. So coming back to this game, we have Darby Nas, of course. It's 5-1. To be fair to Nas, you're giving him some credit. He's actually kind of withheld him a little bit. He's played quite well, and he's not. He actually had a few chances to score a few more goals, just hasn't taken them. So maybe it shows there is a bit of maybe complacency from Darby potentially, which could help, could come back to bite him when he plays some harder opponents. I mean, Nas is a very good player, but there's some higher ranked players still waiting for him in the later rounds, Darn, when he does win this game. Because he's going to win this game, but it's just a matter of what the score is now. So Leon needs to score right now. He's still 4-3. He's got to last probably few seconds. He's got to get this forward quickly, otherwise he's not going to have a chance. He needs to get this forward ASAP. He's setting it up here. What can he do? Cake's defended. He's flicked it. Can Cake clear it? He's going to miss it. It's 4-all. The very last second, Leon's snatched it. And there it is. Fully deserved. You deserve that. What a save, son. It's 4-2. Come on, we got to win. So, a minute to go here. Since we last come back, it obviously was 3-0. It's now 3-1. So the game's not over just yet. You still fancy Divok to go through, of course, but the Supra's not out of the game just yet. That was unfortunate. It's actually quite unlucky. I'd like to see you win this one. Good goal by Don, makes it 7-1, and he does just look unstoppable, doesn't he? Right, well, not a great deal has happened since you last came here. It is 5-2 still with 10 seconds to go, which means I will be going through, thank God. I actually didn't bottle this game. A game which, as I said, probably should win. That's a very good goal. It's 6-2, and that means I will be definitely going through here. This one now, we'll go right down to the wire. I think he might score here. No, he's just about missed. This one, yeah, this is going to be incredible from here. Overtime, 2 incredible players. It's been a very, very good game, very close game. Who will win? So Nash just stopped playing now, let him get another goal. He's probably going to get another one here. Just show off a bit, yeah, nearly showed off a bit. But yeah, Darn's through to semi-finals. Very convincing win. He's going to take some stopping, he is. Oh, it's gone in. Leon wins. Leon wins this game. What a game it was. Cake missed it at the end there. I thought he had it, but he missed a pretty easy clearance by his standards. Look at this. And it comes back off Leon and goes in. Wow, what a game that was. Leon's through to play against Darn. What a semi-final that will be. That is confirmed now, so I will be in the semi-finals. He's not happy about it. And 2, right, I do go through. And I'll play against the other semi-finals, which you'll see now. So here we are, last 18 seconds of this game. Is Divock going to see this out? Is probably the question we should be asking. Looks like he's going to. 10 seconds to go. Super won't get 2 goals in this time. He's just seen out time. He knows what he's doing. And yeah, he's going to do that. He's going to go through, and he will be playing me as things stand. Don't there's like not a dramatic comeback from Leandro in the last few seconds. There won't be. Yeah, Divock is through, and that means he's in the semi-final. He will be playing me. And then we'll see how that game goes on. So that gives us our semi-finals. Of course, we have Darn versus Leon on the left-hand side, and myself versus Divock on the right-hand side. What a matchup we've got here. It's a pretty obvious final lined up. We'll have to wait and see. Right, and this is the semi-finals, of course. It is me v Divock on this side, and you know about the other one on the other side. And this is going to be very, very interesting. Obviously, Divock was very good. I ain't going to play very, very well to even have a chance here. And it's 1-0 to me. Good start. So, of course, this is the other semi-final. It is Darn versus Leon. You should know that by now. And what a game this will be. Darn obviously expected to win. He expected to win the whole tournament. But Leon's done very well for himself so far already. Can he provide a massive, massive shock here? It will be a huge shock to see Darn lose here, but you never know. 2-1 to me now. He did get a goal back pretty much straight away. I just scored again. He's seeming to miss in a fair few things. Maybe he's not playing his best, but it's going to be a very, very tight game, I think. It's going to be 1-0 here. Yeah, he's too good at them double taps. He knows exactly where to be and where to go for them, and he's 1-0 up already. He's going to score here. Yeah, 2-2. I didn't have any boost there. I've had a fair few chances, to be fair. I cannot put it in the hoop. And as I've said multiple times, it's going to be very, very close. That's a ridiculous goal. That is an absolute absurd goal. It's 3-0. 3.5 minutes to go still. This could be anything, I think. I mean, I don't think Leon's got much chance, unfortunately. Oh, I've been battered out of the way, man. It's 3-2. It's been so close. I've hit the rim. I mean, look, I've had 8 shots. I've had countless shots on goal. I just cannot put it in. And it's 5-0. This is getting out of hand. This is really... This could be another double digits here from him. He's really just tearing it apart. Oh, come on. Oh, that's so unlucky in a way. I feel almost hard done by, even though he's such a good player. I feel hard done by here, because I feel like it should be 3-3 or something like that. But to be fair, I can't really complain. He's very, very good. Can't really complain if I do lose here. It's just one of them things. I just feel like I could have had a chance if I'd been more clinical. I still do have a chance, don't get me wrong. There's still plenty of time, but I should have scored more goals by now. Well, as this game comes to a close, it's still 6-0. Nothing really happened. Darn's just trying to score a freestyle goal now. He's kind of given up, trying to just sweat out and score. Other than now, I think he's making it 7. Yeah, he has made it 7. That's the first time he's actually had a normal shot on target. 7-0 is pretty outrageous for a semi-final score. It just shows how dominant he is. What a final it's going to be between him and Divock when, of course, that game finishes as it's going to at the moment, as assuming it does, of course. But yeah, 7-0, what a joke. Is he letting him score? I think he's letting him score so he can have 7-1. I don't know if that's what he wants to do here. It is. He's let him score so it could be 7-1. He's done that on purpose, Darn. They've done that twice in a row now. Well, maybe on another day this game could have been different, but it looks like I'm going to lose here, unfortunately. This last few seconds he's had me pinned in. Can't get out my fucking box, so I'm not going to score here probably. It's going to finish 4-2. I do feel rather unlucky. I did have a lot of chances to score, a lot of chances to win the game, but he's going to beat me 5-2 now. And in all honesty, I don't feel that's a fair reflection, but I do feel like he probably deserved to win. But 5-2 is a bit harsh in my opinion, but there we go. He does go into the final, and the final is obviously next to play. So it doesn't take a genius to work out what the final is. It's quite clearly Darn versus Divok. What a game it will be. See who wins. It is the final, and to be honest, you probably could have called this from the start of the tournament. I kind of feel still robbed a little bit from the, I don't want to say robbed, robbed's a harsh word. I feel like I could have been in the final if I played better, but to be honest, I don't think anyone's going to beat Dharma. I have to see, if anyone's going to be able to beat him, it will be Divok, and he's taking the lead here. What a result this would be for him. Now don't get me wrong, Divok's Grand Champ 2 and a very good player, but Darn's just ridiculous at hoops, and he's got the SSL tag from last season, so he's been SSL in hoops before, and you can pretty much tell mid-tournament how he's gone. I'm pretty sure he's conceded 3 goals, and 2 of them he's allowed to go in. That just proves it. That was so unlucky. That would have been a quality goal. I think he's going to have to work for his win here though. It's not going to come easy for him. I think Divok will give him a very close game. I still think Darn will win, but I don't think it'll be quite as easy as he expects. It is 1-1, a great little goal that. It's going to be 2-1 here. In, and it isn't. Great save, managed to recover well there. It's unfortunate it clipped the hoop there for Darn. It would have been a nice easy little finish that. Could be 2-1 now. I think it's going to be. Yeah, it is. Right, this could be very close. Oh, it's 3-1. He left himself a bit exposed there, Divok. He hasn't bottled it, of course he hasn't bottled it, but he's let Darn take the lead here, and when he's 2 goals up, he's going to struggle to score another 2, I think. Oh, he scored from kickoff. He's done exactly that. He's back in the game. No, God! Oh, it's going to be 3-0. Just as I was saying, I don't think he managed to get 2 goals back. He has done his 3-0. What a game this is. Oh, unfortunately, couldn't save it. It's 4-3. I really do want to see the underdog. I don't want to say underdog story. It sounds ridiculous that, but Darn is that much above everyone else in hoops. It almost is an underdog story here for Divok to win this. No, he's going to go 2 down again. He's gone 2 down again, Divok, and he managed to come back last time. He's going to need a bit more luck again, and maybe we'll come back into this. At the moment, it's looking like only going one way. Is it 5-4? It is 5-4. He's misread that on the wall. This is going to go right down to the wire. And I want to see, I'm quite glad that Divok's in the final if this is how the game's going to be, because I would have got absolutely battered by Darn. I know this is a contest here. Oh no. Oh, it's calamitous. It is calamitous. Completely accidental own goal, of course. It's 7. Yeah, surely he can't come back from 3 down. This guy has barely conceded. He's conceded more in this game than he has all tournament, I know, but even still, 3 goals against him is ridiculous to get. I don't think Divok's coming back here, unfortunately. Unless he can score now, which he has done. What an angle that is. What a finish. The quality in this game is unbelievable. So 46 seconds to go. Can Divok needs to score pretty quickly, in my opinion. I don't think he can piss about for much long. Oh, Darn, did he miss that? Good recovery. Still 7-5. Still enough time for Divok to get 2, but he needs to get one pretty soon, because it takes a lot of time to be able to score against Darn here. It's not going to happen for him. I don't think it's going to happen for him here. 10 seconds to go. He's going to concede again here. Is he? Yeah, that's it. That is it. I thought for a split second Divok might have actually been able to win this, but unfortunately the better player and the best player in the tournament, and by far the easiest favourite to pick, is going to win. Everyone could see it. GC3, SSL in hoops, whatever we want to call him. 8-5 in the final. Would have been a lot closer. But this has been a lot closer than it would have been if I was here. So fair play to Divok. Actually put up a contest. Scoring 5 goals is not easy. There we go. Darn does win. I thought it maybe could have gone to Divok, but what a game that was. What a tournament it was in a way. Although it did go to predictions. Usually there are some so bad at hoops he claimed. I thought he did quite well, to be honest. Yeah, usually we like to see some shocks and some unexpected things happen, but that just went to expectations, unfortunately. Well, I say unfortunately. Big respect to Darn for winning. Another one. He's won 3 in a row now. Someone needs to stop him, and someone needs to stop him soon. I think next is going to be zero boost tournament, so hopefully someone could beat him in that. But other than that, if you want to join these, there's a link in the description to the Discord. You could join that, and I'll see you in the next one.